Oh baby, back to the scene of the crime, folks. It's Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. I got another nice one to start the day off, and big difference today. Ida came through with force. Nothing like what they got down south, poor souls, but we got some torrential rains. We even had some tornadoes. Look at that jump. Tornadoes in Annapolis, Maryland, and boy, Jersey and Pennsylvania, they all got whacked, unfortunately, with some crazy flooding. But the water's not too high. The fish are still biting, and thank goodness, the only blessing is that it brought in some beautiful low humidity. So here in the first week of September, 75 degrees maybe, and gorgeous weather. Sunshiny and beautiful, still staying deep. Why not? There they are. And today with sunshine, I've got the Morning Dawn, my favorite little Morning Dawn, little pink Roboworm instead of the dark purple, which works a little better in some darker skies and sometimes a little more stained water. But there we go. What a way to start the day here in the afternoon. Found some time. Only gonna be out here a handful of hours. Let's see if we can find ourselves a limit or maybe more. I have not been out here very long at all. Just barely 10 minutes before I got that first bite. I'm fishing literally the same spot I did in the last video. Really, really deep weed lines. Really deep on it, relatively speaking. Again, 17 feet is where the edge seems to drop off, and I'm catching them anywhere from 13 to 18, and they're just hugging the edge of a real thick weed line. And little itty bitty Roboworm just slowly slithering through the grass right along the edges with that real lightweight 1/8 ounce tungsten cylinder style weight. Does it. Light line, real finessey little color, and that pretty little pink on a pressured lake is always going to get it done in the late summer here. So let's see if we can find number 2 here in a second. There we go, guys. Number 2. I've been making a couple moves and it didn't take long to pull up. Oh, another nice one. Gosh, I love it. It's so beautiful out here. It is absolutely a gorgeous day, and unlike last time, it's midweek, so I got a little time to get away from crowds. We got one young lady over there on a kayak, but otherwise this place is all mine. About the same size as number 1. Nice chunky. This guy's short and fat. Beautiful fish. You look like this thing seriously has the body of like a white bass. He's so wide and short, and he's so difficult to lip, but I got him. Look how short and fat that thing is. Unreal. That is a true itty bitty butterball right there with a drop shot in his mouth. All right, let's get him back and let's go find some more. Oh my gosh, guys, back to back. Oh, and he gets off back to back cast. Hit it on the fall. Unreal. What a bite. That was a good fish, guys. Hit it on the fall and he got off because I didn't know he was there. Oh, there he is again though. Got another one coming back. I got right on top of a little group right here. So that was the back-to-back cast. The one I just lost was a big one. I got myself a dink for fish number 3, but amazing. 2 bites and 1 cast. There's a first dink of the day, but that's a sign that I'm in the right spot. So be careful with his thumb. It's a little guy, so I think I can handle it, but let's get him back and get back in. All right, I'm gonna pay attention a little bit more, because the second that thing hit the bottom, I'm gonna watch my line, make sure I don't see anything jump. Because when I picked up, I could have sworn it was a little bit of grass, but it started pulling back harder than grass would pull back. So gotta be conscious when you get on top of some fish like this. Like that, it happened again. He hit it on the fall. It could be the same fish, and it's definitely got some more shoulders on it than that dink. So that's exactly what happened last time, but I think I got him because I paid a little more attention. It's a good fish, guys. It's definitely a better fish than that dink. So, oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a good fish, folks. I don't know how big it is yet. It hasn't started pulling drag, but it's got some great head shakes. I really hope I got a good hook in him, because he's a good one. Summertime fishing, deep weed lines on the drop shot. Can't beat it. He's staying down. I'm telling you right now, guys, this is the biggest fish so far. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a giant. It's an absolute giant, guys. Absolute giant brute. This is a huge fish, guys. What a way to go. It could have been the same fish that I lost a second ago. And I could tell he was big, but I didn't think he was that big. I gotta play this fish a little bit here, guys. Gotta play this fish very carefully. I'm gonna keep a little bit of line out. It's giant. It's an absolute giant. It's an absolute pig on 6-pound test. He's hooked. He is not going anywhere, that's for sure. So let's just be real gentle. Let's get him right there, and I got him with a stiff. Look at the size of that fish, guys. Holy crap. That is an absolute giant. Look down there where he got it. Just barely by the skin. I'm gonna pop it just like that, and there it is. Tell me a drop shot isn't the way to go. Tell me drop shots don't catch big fish. When they absolutely do, we're going to get some pictures of this bad boy. We're going to get them back in there because I guarantee you today is an absolutely special day of summer bass fishing. He just got me wet. I just gave him a little bit of air and it's time to release this beauty. Thanks for that little shower there, buddy. You are awesome. I'm going to try and catch your mama today going back. Absolutely amazing what a little pink worm can do, I'll tell you, especially on these pressure lakes. These finesse techniques are sometimes the only way to get them, and they don't just get them, they get the big ones. So let's see if we can latch on to a couple more. There he goes again, guys. Oh no. There we go, he came back and got it. He hit it on the fall again, and I got another one that's just chasing it down. I'm figuring it feels like another good fish. Guys, it feels like another good fish. It hit the bottom. I don't think it even hit the bottom. All of a sudden it was just slack, and it's another nice one, guys. Nothing like the last one, but it's another quality fish. Working on another killer limit here in no time. Guys, honestly, barely 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. Haven't even been out here an hour. And I found these fish again. It's just amazing. They're not exactly the same spots. They're moving around a little bit, but that sunshine really concentrates them a little more. So if you get on one, you often can get on a whole bunch. And there we go. Just absolutely killer. He got that one almost exactly like the other one did. Just another absolutely gorgeous fish. Sun's just right, so I can show her off, or him. All right, let's put it back. Let's find that another one. Oh, baby, what a tap. That's another big one, I think, guys. I think it's another big one, unless he's just a strong little one. He's pulling hard. It's not, I don't know. Sometimes you just can't tell with these bigger ones because they have these really wide head shakes and they just dig. But he feels awesome. He feels like a good fish. Another heavy one. Yeah, he's another heavy one, guys. I'm telling you, he's swimming like the other one. I don't know if he's going to be that big, but he's big. Gosh, what a day. What a day here, late summer. Just midweek here, guys. Midweek at like, I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 3. Oh, it's another good one. Not as big as that other one, but just another beauty. What a day so far. I can't even get over it. When it happens like this, guys, it's just everything's in tune. Something about the weather. I mean, you look at it and you think bluebird skies, a few little puffy white clouds, but you think high pressure and difficult fishing and all that goes with it. But that goes without saying in some cases. But if you're pulling it off with the drop shot and you're playing the finesse game, it doesn't matter what the conditions are, they'll still get them if you put yourself in front of them. I am in front of them, going back. Gosh, guys, there it is on the fall again, and I hope it's like that other one, because when they hit it on the fall like that, it seems to always want to be a big one, and it's pulling. It's another nice fish. I hope I got a good hook in him. I caught up with it pretty quick, so I don't think he had a chance to spit it. And it's tugging, guys. This is another hefty fish right here. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see on this light line and this little whippy stick. It's hard to know. It's just hard to know until you see him. So let's see what we got here. He's just doing that whole just digging thing like the other big one did. Look at the pull on the rod though. He hasn't pulled any drag out yet. He's not huge. He's not huge. Just another quality fish, guys. Just another quality fish. And it's just like that today. So come here, make it easy. Oops, I missed you. Sorry about that. There he is. That's probably one of the smaller ones of the day. But boy, he had me going. He had me going when they hit him on the fall like that. You never know what you're gonna get. There it is. That's the bite. Oh my gosh. It's back-to-back cast, guys. Didn't hit it on the fall, but he got it on the drag. I'm halfway back to the boat and he just smashed it. That was actually a pretty hard bite for a drop shot. It wasn't just that tick and me pulling into it. He actually pulled the rod tip down and I felt every bit of that bite. So what do we have this time? Ooh, another nice one. Another quality fish. All right. Dang. Too much fun. Too much fun. How about a like if you like bass fishing, guys? If you're a bass fisherman, if you're a fisherman in general, and you you like fishing, just hit that like button. Why not? Because this is just one of those kind of days that we all dream about. Just non-stop action, beautiful weather, quality size. It's just absolutely just another one of those days. It's another one of those days. I think you shook off my tungsten weight, you little punk. All right, got to get a little new tungsten weight back on there and get back in there because they're biting. Oh yes, that's the bite. Real close to the boat, guys, real close. Real close, and man, what a bite that was. Another heavy hitter. Just never known what we got until it jumps. It's a good one. Again, another nice one. I don't know where I'm at, guys. You tell me how many I've caught. I'm showing you every fish I catch today, dink or otherwise, but nice fish with while the phone's ringing. I'm busy. Second biggest fish of the day, no question. No question, second biggest fish of the day. Look at this beauty. All right, come here. Come here, come here, come here. In the nose like it should be, and he's not going anywhere, guaranteed, unless he breaks my line, which you're not gonna do. I promise you, you're not gonna break my line. Again, guys, again, there he is. And I show it all the time, but I love showing off how incredibly well that little rebarb Roboworm 1/0 light wire hook gets him so well. Haven't lost a single, well, I have lost a fish today, but I think I got him again. Remember that big one? So let's put it back, see if there's more to be caught. All right, just took a 10-minute snack break, sat down and just chilled out. Had myself a little hard-boiled egg, some pepper jack cheese, and I've just whacked one on the fall again after my break. Just literally got right back on my spot, and he hit it the second it hit the bottom. It's another giant, and he's just jumping this time. He is absolutely huge. What an absolutely incredible way to kick it back into gear after an absolutely awesome little break. And I did have a little beef stick to go with it, so I went from the beef stick to the whippy stick, and this is a giant, guys, an absolute giant. This is probably similar to the, oh, I don't even know what to say, man. This is just absolutely insane. Truly insane. He's down in some weeds. If I lose him, we at least saw a crazy jump. But yeah, he's way down in some weeds right now. He's gonna do that whole salad routine like I got into last time. If he kicks a couple times, I might be able to get him out. But man, he finally dug down into some grass. Sometimes that grass, if we just don't break the line, helps us retrieve these big fish because they can't swim and jump and shake. They just come in with all the grass. So he's a giant. Oh, he's coming in with another 6 pounds of grass. Oh, I hope he's still on there. Guys, I think he's gone. He dug out. You all saw the jump. You all saw that fish. He was an absolute giant, and he got down in the grass, and this is what we contend with sometimes when it comes to these grass edges. Look at this, guys. This is what I'm left with after another giant fish. There's more fish to be caught, but this is what happened, and he got off, and that's just the way it is. I thought he was going to be buried in it. Let's get back in there. That was exciting. That was a great way to kick off round 2 after a break. When things are going the way they're going today, there is no sense in crying over spilt milk. That fish right there was a killer. I never get down about losing a fish. Never. I think you all know that by now. If you're following my channel, you'll just see me keep smiling and keep grinding and getting my line back in the water, because you're always going to lose fish. It's just the way it is in the world. You can't win them all. So why cry about it? Let's just get back out there, focus, and hope the next one doesn't dig into the grass. So let's see what happens on this next cast after that big one. I know where they are. Well, I stayed out a lot longer than I planned to stay, guys. I stayed out here till I saw this beautiful sunset. I've been mapping this lake for the past 2 to 3 hours. I bailed on the killer spot there that I was just hammering him on, only to use this Helix 7 Hummingbird to map this lake a lot more. I got to see a lot more of what I hadn't seen for many years fishing it, because we don't have a map for this lake. I may have said it in my last video. So I've been having fun. It's such a beautiful day that I just cruised around the lake. I've got an incredible lithium battery in this Autopilot 120, so I got all the juice I need to get around, and that's what I've done. So basically I found myself on the main lake here, fishing a main lake point with the same old drop shot, trying to find, of course, a sign out fish. So we're just gonna try and get one more fish to call it a night. It's been an absolutely epic afternoon here in the late summer on my local lake, and I can't be happier. But one more fish would just be a treat. So let's see if we can get him. If not, that's okay, but we're gonna give it our best shot. All right, that's the last drag. That's the last drag. It's getting pretty darn dim out here. We're gonna go ahead and call it. We can't win them all getting a sign out fish, but we can be gratified with the efforts to get a whole bunch and one giant late summer bass out here on a heavily pressured lake, playing with the drop shot on some deep weed lines. So folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.